Welcome to the Diageo Reserve Hold the Mirror exercise, an assessment on Reserve brand's growth driver execution in your market. Today, we'll visit our customer and have a close look at how our brands are activated in the trade. Standards are critical for Reserve, as they secure to activate our TLAs and RLAs according to our luxury merchandising guidelines. And as you know, in those accounts, we don't just sell our brands, we are building our brands. So every single detail counts. After all, it is these accounts that serve as advertising campaign for our brands.
When visiting our accounts, we should be looking at 3 points. Number one, what channel is it we're facing? Is it restaurant or is it maybe a retail specialist? Number two, what are the priority growth drivers in this channel? Is it menu or is it maybe visibility? And finally, number three, what are the priority brands we should be activating in this channel? The Top Selling tool is here to guide you on these 3 points. And the app is now available on iTunes for you to upload and to use with your iPad before going into an account. It's for you to understand what you should be expecting when going in. Let's now have a detailed look at our luxury merchandising guidelines. It is through this lens that we will examine the quality of our executions. Secure the best location. Make the product a hero. Less is more. All is excellence. Brand it correctly. Light it well. Tell the incredible story. The right people. On the last 2 points, we are going to have to ask our customers a few questions to find the right answers.
Time now to go visit some account. Follow us to our first Hold the Mirror visit and enjoy it.
And don't forget to bring your reporting sheets to capture all your findings.
So Jack, where are we now and what are the 3 drivers we should expect to see activated?
Matteo, we are today at a retail specialist, and in front of me I have the Top Selling iPad application. And according to the iPad, in the retail specialist, we should be focusing on shelf, gifting visibility, and number 3 is the staff training.
Great. So let's have a look. Join us.
Let's have a look.
Nice to meet you.
I'm Hannah.
Hi, Hannah. We are both with Diageo Reserve brands, and the reason we're here is to understand a little bit more about the trade that we operate in. Is it okay for you if we have a little look around and maybe take a couple of pictures and then afterwards ask you some questions?
Sure, no worries.
Great, thanks a lot. Matteo, the number 1 driver in a retail specialist, according to the Top Selling, is shelf. Now, in mind having the luxury merchandising guidelines, what do you think of this shelf?
I think it's pretty good. Look, the lighting is very good. The way the product is displayed is quite clear, so you can easily detect that this is clearly Italian wine, and then you have different brands and different kind of grapes. And then the shelf stalker are pretty clear. So you have the region of provenance, you have a clear pricing, you have even guidance in terms of the rating of some wine connoisseurs. So I think this is a shelf where a consumer can easily navigate and find a way. So pretty well executed. What do you think about gifting in this account?
Matteo, I see some really good execution of gifting. It's the gifting done by the champagne guys. If you look at this side, Matteo, what you will see is very great placement. We are close to the counter, cannot miss. And if you look at the story that is written here, this is also one of the merchandising guideline points that we have. And I think finally, if you talk about heroing the product, this is something you can really not miss, and with fantastic lighting. Now, if you look how the Diageo brands are doing in this case, I'm looking at a bottle of the Johnnie Walker Blue Label Porsche design. Fantastic pack. If you know it, it's great. But I'm not sure if the customer or the consumer will be able to find it in this place. Hannah, thanks a lot. We had a good look around, and it's really a beautiful store. Now, could I ask you, let's say I would like to buy a gift for a very good friend of mine, and it would have to be a whiskey at about $100. What would you be able to recommend me?
Actually, I only have these whiskeys on available. You can try the Balvenie or the Macallan. Or you
Great.
can also try the Black Label Johnnie Walker.
Fantastic. And is there anything you could tell me about these whiskies? Do you know why I should buy that one, the Black Label?
This is double wood and single malt whiskey, same as the Macallan.
Great, thank you very much.
We had a good look at our QDBP4 activation in the account. We had a good conversation with Anna. So what do you think? Should we just take some notes and wrap up our visit so we don't forget for the next time our actions as our areas of improvement?
Absolutely, and let's do it in the shop now before we forget about what.
Perfect.
So Matteo, can you tell us where we are? What channel is this? What should be the growth drivers here? And tell us a little bit about what the priority brand should be.
Look, this is really interesting. As you can see, the Pelican is a restaurant, is a seafood bar and grill. So we'll have a look first at the priority drivers for a restaurant. But also, you can see on the inside, we'll have a fantastic cocktail bar. So we'll have a look also at the opportunity for the aperitif occasion and also the early night after dinner drink occasion. In terms of the brands, I would expect them to have primarily whiskey, super deluxe whiskey, malts, but also probably some vodka, Zacapa, so multiple activation opportunity, really.
Great.
Let's have a look inside.
Okay, so Matteo, we are in the restaurant. The priority drivers here are menu, world-class training, and food plan. Now, what's in your eye if you look at the first one, menu? What are the good things you see, and what are the opportunities that we still have?
A very nice menu and very clear, very few choices that make the choice safer for the consumer and makes better business for the restaurant. So they clearly know how to do business. This is a seafood bar and grill, and they sell oysters. This would be an amazing opportunity to upsell with Talisker or some of our classic malts like Lagavulin. It is amazing. They will sell more, we will sell more. I would say great menu presence, definitely an opportunity to increase our presence in terms of food pairing in the restaurant menu. Okay, Jack, so we had a look at the 3 targets, but then we know that we have further QDBP4 opportunities. So what about, in example, visibility and promotion? What have you seen here?
I've seen, Matteo, I've seen some great executions. And if you look at the back of us, there's, I think, a very good example. That is in the back, is the Johnnie Walker Blue Label. It's a dummy bottle that the market have ordered from the catalog, and it's placed in an absolutely central position. So if you think about the luxury merchandising guidelines, we're absolutely in the right place. I think the opportunity to get better here is to think really well of what the lighting should be like. And Matteo, there's something else that I've seen, and this is something I really like. That is the serve. So a promotion is also about how can we combine in a theatrical way our drinks. And another one, Matteo, is when we go to the entrance of this place, it's a display made of bottles by, again, the Champagne brand. What we see is heroing our bottle. Really well done. The lighting is great, and the position in the outlet is fantastic. Very relevant for the occasion.
Combine it with a promotion they have on the menu. So I think it's a very good execution. Indeed.
Absolutely. Sold.
Okay, Jack, so this is our last visit today. Where are we and what are the growth drivers we're looking for?
Very correct, Matteo. It's a sad but true. The last point of today, we are at the core of the Diageo business. High-end bar. This is where we really have to pull it off. We are today at an RLA, a regional leading account. And I'm looking at top selling, and the key priority drivers we should be looking at this place is menu, ritual serve, and world-class training.
Every small detail counts. Let's have a look together.
This is reserve, guys. Every detail counts. But let's really have also a good detailed look at the relationship that Matteo has. Does he feel comfortable when he goes into the account? Can we see that his relationship is appreciated by the customer? Come, let's go have a look.
Hello, Hagi. How are you, my friend? Good. All good today? Yeah? Hi, guys. How are you?
I think it's very obvious that the relationship here is going quite well. Matteo feels comfortable, he's greeting the guys, they know him, and they're all very happy to see him. Very good. Now let's have a look again at the menu. Can you take us through the menu a little bit and talk about our pricing versus other categories? And what do you think of the menu by itself?
So if you look at the menu, the cocktail section is very nice. is clearly divided in 3 sections. And within the signature cocktails, we have a very nice presence. You know, we have 8 signature cocktails, that, as you know, is a very good number, and 50% of them are without our brands. One area of improvement is clearly pricing. You know, if you look at pricing of our brands versus competition, sometimes it's too low. We don't want that. If you look at our pricing versus like Johnnie Walker Black versus Blue, also not always we have the correct index. So we should only suggest the account and the owner that we should probably make more money with us. We are at the bar. What do you see in terms of visibility, the back bar, and the standard of execution?
Thank you for asking, Matteo. I see a lot of things actually. I think we are at a fantastic place. Have a look at the way the categories are divided on the back. You see the gins very clearly together, the vodkas, the whiskey, so really clearly brand blocking, making it very easy for a consumer to pick their brands. Have a look how they really hero the product in the middle. Also have a look at the use of the light in the back. And don't forget about the cleanliness. There is not a finger spot there to be found. So I think, Matteo, a very, very good example on how to do it.
So now let's have a look at the serve experience. And I think looking at the back at the kind of glasses are there is quite promising. And I tell you something, we have here our world-class bartender winner of 2011 and 2012 in Singapore. So let's ask Hagi to recommend us something. Hi Hagi.
Hello.
How are you, my friend?
Very well.
Good, good.
How are you?
Man.
Hi.
So any recommendation from you, Hagi?
Sure. How about Tanqueray No. 10 cocktail, which is bitter gimlet? Tanqueray No. 10 base, and this is tonic reduction and bergamot essence. This is very dry and twist of gimlet.
Fantastic. And why do you recommend Tanqueray 10? Why do you like Tanqueray 10?
Because this is more refreshing, because this is only gin distilled with fresh citrus. So very unique and refreshing taste. So I like this.
That's great.
Yeah.
Wow. What do you think?
Matteo, I think if you look at all what we expect in a serve, look at the glassware, look at the craftsmanship he is displaying here, but also the volume of the drink, the temperature, everything, 10 out of 10.
Fantastic, nice experience.
Thanks a lot.
Hagi. Well done.
Matteo, I think it was a fantastic day. And first of all, I think we paid a lot of attention to the detail. Let's look at the wine shop, for instance. I think the great improvement for us there is to improve on the shelf. Shelf visibility is one, and the second one, gifting. There's a lot of opportunity for us to improve on that.
Definitely.
Secondly, I think the restaurant. Remember the menu. There's a lot of improvement for us to win for us, but also for our customer on the menu. And then secondly, the pairing. The food pairing opportunities were really there. Wines are doing it, champagnes are doing it as well. We can do it as well. And then finally, the bar. I think it was fantastic. I think it was great. If any improvements, maybe on the pricing, and let's have a closer look on the perfect serve. So all in all, a great day, Matteo. I look really forward to doing the wrap-up tomorrow and really plan the clear actions by then.
Of course. And in 6 months, we will be back, and we expect our actions becoming reality and our execution standard being better and better. Thanks a lot, Jack.
Thank
Well
you,
done.
Matteo.
And good luck, guys.
Have a great day.